ago, me and my friends went to Austria, to a village called Vendels, and we did a hiking trip, a 4 days hiking trip in the mountains in Austria, in the village Vendels, and it was really fun, really. It was an adventure, and it was really fun, really hard, but it was worth it. And I will tell you guys a little about the trip. So, and by the way, I recorded a 1 day hiking vlog on my second channel, so you can check it out, so you get more like a picture of the story that I'm talking about today. You can check it out, the link is in the description. And yeah, we went to Austria with a car from a friend. We drove about like 8 hours or something to the village where we lived for 4 days, and but the way to the village was really nothing special, just straight 500 kilometers down to Austria. And yeah, no, it was like 700, but I mean we had the road that we needed to drive 500 kilometers straight down, and it was nothing special, just straight. That was a little bit long, but when we arrived to the village in Austria, we were really surprised about the mountains and the view and the people there, because when you're in Germany and you're going down in the south, the language changes and the people are starting to speak a little bit weird. There is nothing weird about it, but when you don't know the language and the accent, then it's a little bit funny. So we had a good time there with this language, and we tried to speak it too, but it was really funny. But the mountains and the roads there, as soon as you arrive in Austria, you already see the mountains, and it's like a different place. You cannot compare it to Germany, but it's very beautiful, and you're driving like straight through the mountains. It's very beautiful, a very beautiful road, very beautiful rivers there. They are light blue. That's really beautiful, and I never saw something like this. And you cannot explain it how it really looks. You need to look it by yourself, because on videos or on pictures it's nothing. It doesn't feel like in real life. In real life it's much more crazier than on pictures or videos. So I totally recommend to go on a trip to Austria. You will not regret it, for sure. It's really nice. And the first day when we arrived, we were a little bit tired because of the way and everything, but we went outside for a little hike. Nothing special, just 2 hours around the village, something like this. And we looked up a little bit about what this village has and what you can do there, but there was nothing, just cows and sheep and mountains, nothing else. So nothing special. You really can just hike there, or when the winter is there and the snow is there, you can ride snowboard and everything, but nothing else. There's really nothing. But we were there for hiking, so we didn't need anything else, just mountains. And the view from our village village was crazy because we were like 1.5k meters above the sea. I don't know. Yes, above the sea, and you have a really beautiful view from our balcony and everything. That was really beautiful, especially in the night, because the lights in the city down there were on and you see everything shining, and that was really beautiful, especially after a long day hike in the sauna. You're just chilling in the sauna and you go on the balcony and you just stay there like this and you enjoy the view because it's very beautiful. And yeah, but on the first day, nothing special. We just arrived, did a little hike, and yeah, that's it. We went to sleep early. I was really tired because I only slept 2 hours the day before. That was a little bit annoying, but it was okay. The next day, I think I didn't sleep well too, because you're really excited, yeah, you're really excited and you don't sleep well because you know there's a big day coming. And so it was. The big day was the next day. We went outside at about 10 a.m. and we went straight up to the mountains, and I had a little experience in hiking, but nothing is like this. Nothing is like this because in the normal hiking in my city and around, there's nothing like this because you're starting, and in normal hikes you're starting and it goes up like this slowly it goes up. And in Austria, if you want to reach the mountain top, it goes up like this. You're starting here and it goes up like this, straight up, and it's really hard. Like, you don't walk much. We did in a first day we did something like 7 kilometers, but 7 kilometers isn't much. That's not really much. But when you're going 7 kilometers, like this, then this, then this again, and because it's going straight up, it's really hard to do this. And our full hike was like 7 kilometers, like 3 kilometers on the top of the mountain and then down again, something like this. But you're going like from 1.5 to 1.5 plus, so it's in 3 kilometers you're going like 1k or something only up. That's really hard, and you saw it on myself. I was really exhausted because I slept not that much, and it was really exhausting. The hike, it wasn't that long or something like this. I did a few months ago. I did with some friends a 40 kilometers hike, and it was nothing compared to the 7 kilometers hike in Austria, because like I said, you're going straight up and it's really hard to get up there, and especially when you're in 2.5k meters up, then the air is getting thinner and everything, and you're getting dizzy, because especially I never did something like this, and I was really not prepared for this, the thin air, and I never did something like this, so my body doesn't really know what is happening, because, and I did not do, I didn't know what is happening because I never experienced something like this, and because of the thin air I've got a little bit dizzy and I was really exhausted. but the first day was one of the best days, because when you're going for the first time, it's really exciting, and you see really big mountains and the wind, and it was snowing up there on the mountain, on the top of the mountain. It was snowing and everything, so it was a really crazy experience, but it was really hard, but it was totally worth it to get up there. And the rivers that are going from the mountains down in the city, they are beautiful, and especially the view. You see everything, and bigger mountains and the city and the rivers. The view is only for the view. I will do it again, because it's you cannot explain it, how beautiful it is and how you feel up there. There's nothing. There's not a soul. There's no one. Only you and your friends. And you don't hear anything. No car, no people, nothing. Sometimes you hear a helicopter. I don't know why, but you hear it sometimes. And yeah, it's very, very peaceful, very beautiful, and you can really relax there. I was taking a moment when I was up. I was taking a break, and I lied down on the mountain, and I just enjoyed the view like this. I was laying there. It was really cold, by the way, and I was just laying there, and I was enjoying the view. It was really beautiful, and I could lay there like until now, because it's very peaceful and I really liked it. And yeah, the next day we went to the wait. After the hike, it was really, like I said, really exhausting, really hard. We got really tired. After a long day, we went into the sauna, because our apartment had a sauna, and it was totally worth it to go there, and we did it every day. After a hard day like this, you can relax there. Like I said, step on a balcony and stay there like this, and just enjoy the view after a long day and after the sauna. It's very, very nice to do something like this, and I would recommend to everybody go to the sauna, especially after hard days. It's you just feel like you are a newborn. That's the best thing about the trip, was the sauna, for real. And yeah, the next day we went to Italy, to Reschensee, and we were in Tyrol. Our apartment was in Tyrol, and we went down to Südtirol. That's in Italy, and I think one of my mods is living there. Fubas, he's living there, I think. If I'm right, I don't know, but I think that he's living in Südtirol. That's something he said. And there is the Reschensee, and we went there. We drove like 40 minutes. That was nothing compared to the trip from Germany to Austria. The 30 minutes trip to Italy was nothing. And it was really nice that Italy was so nearby from our apartment. And the Reschensee is a really big sea. I think it's not a real sea, but the people did the sea by themselves. And it's really beautiful, and like Fuba said, it tells a story. There is a church right in the middle of the sea. There is a church, because I think there was like normal homes and normal buildings before the people did the sea, and I think they left the church there because there was something like they needed to destroy the church, and it was church. It's really beautiful. And yeah, we went to the Reschensee. We did half of a circle around the Reschensee because it's really big, and we took our time. We didn't make the full Reschensee. We didn't make a full circle about the Reschensee, around the Reschensee, but the thing that we did was enough. We saw really beautiful things there. The water is very clean, and me and my friend, we went in there. We went into the water, and it was like 4 or 5 degrees, and outside it was like 10 or 8 or 10, something like this, but it was really sunny, and we decided to take a quick cold plunge in there, and that was one of the best thing I did there, because all the people and my friends, they were like, and me, myself included, we went there with like, I don't really know what mütze is called in English, but I will explain it like this, that outside it was really cold, and all the people, and me included, we were like, we had warm clothes on, so we don't get cold. And me and my friend, we had the idea to get into the water, and it was like 4 to 5 degrees, and there were people driving by, and I was just with my boxer shorts, with my underwear, and waiting for my friend to get undressed, and we rushed into the sea, into the lake, yeah, and you're just sitting there, you look around, and my other friends are staying there with the jackets on and everything, and I and my other friend we are in the lake, and that's something really funny, and really crazy thing that was happening there. And from my point of view, it wasn't cold. Okay, it was cold, but I don't recognize that because I was just overloaded with dopamine and good feelings, because you're getting in there, you're in the water, and you just see the mountains and the sea, and it was funny, so I didn't feel the cold, and it was really nice, and it was totally worth it, and I didn't get sick after this, so it was totally worth it. It was one of the best things that happened there, and yeah, I would totally do it again, because this was really the best thing, one of the best things that happened there. But for me, it was the best thing on this day that happened there, and it was a really nice feeling. Okay, and yeah, the rest of the day, nothing really happened. We went back home, went back to the sauna again, and like every day, it was the best end of the day to get into the sauna, staying there naked on the balcony, and go to bed then. It was the best thing. And on the last day we were there, we went for the biggest hike, and when you're doing on the first and second day a hike, on the last day you're feeling that your energy isn't there, and especially me, I didn't want to do this hike because I was in a bad mood and everything in the first 1 hour, but then it was better. I got warm and I did it. Yes, we went up there. I don't know how the mountains are called. I don't really know. the start was really easy, nothing special. We did it in the first day too. But then there was the top of the mountain, and to reach the top of the mountain, you needed to go like 800 meters or something like this, straight up. I don't know if the numbers are right. I'm just saying the numbers. I don't really know if it's right or not, but you needed to go like straight up, a couple of 100 meters straight up, and it's nothing like this up. It was like this, really. You couldn't even stay normally. I was staying there like this. If I wanted to take a break, I was laying there like this, because I couldn't lay normally because it was really straight. And if I would say it in a winkel, I don't know what winkel is called again. I don't know really. Don't say anything bad about this. My English isn't on professional, but it will be in a few months or years. I don't know. But it was like this, like 70 degrees or something like this, from the normal bottom to this. It was easy like this. 80 degrees, 70 degrees. No, not 80. 80 would be too straight, but 70 for sure. And you cannot stay there. You cannot lay there. You can just relax there like this. And you need to hold yourself because it's slippery and everything. And at one point there was no way, no normal way. You needed to look. You see the flag of Austria that is saying this is the way, and you're just looking up there, and you look and try to find a way how you can get up there, and you're just going sometimes on all four. You're climbing like this up. Sometimes you can walk a little bit, but you need to hold yourself because it's slippery, and when you're staying straight you're falling down, so you need to go like this a little bit. So yeah, it was the craziest experience because there was snow, the air was thin, I was a little bit dizzy, and I'm going straight up, and you are really fast, out of breath, because like I said, the air is thin, and it was one of the craziest experiences I ever did, because it's really hard and you're pushing yourself to the limits, and that was really nice, and I would totally do it again. It was a really nice experience, but we didn't make it to the top of the mountain because some friends of mine didn't want to go up. The air was thin and I felt dizzy, and I felt a little bit I don't know, I felt Übelkeit. Mir war schlecht. I didn't felt well. Like my stomach was doing crazy things, and I felt dizzy because I was overpacing going up there, I think, and I couldn't embrace the thin air and everything. I didn't. You need time to embrace the thin air and get used to the thin air. You need time, and I didn't took the time. I was just going straight, and then I felt like bad. So I was just saying, sitting there, or laying there, better said, laying there, for like 40 minutes or something like this. And then the other friends were going down, so that's why we didn't make it. It was like another 200 or 300 meters up, and yeah, we as I said, I was really sad that I didn't make it, and I didn't felt good because I gave up. Yeah, but you need to come back stronger. Maybe one time I will do it again, and then I will totally do it, and then I will base and then I will do my pace normally, not over pace, just normal pace. And now I know what is happening up there, the thin air, what it takes to go up there. I know it now, and maybe I will do it again. No, I will do it for sure again, because I was really upset about myself because I gave up. Next time, maybe next year, I will do it again, and I will do it this time for sure. Yeah, I just gained some experience about the mountains, and next time I will be more intelligent and do things better. Yeah, but this will, but there will be a comeback for sure. I would not take that loss. I will do it better next time. And yeah, but it was a crazy experience. You see everything. You're looking to the left and to the right, and there's like snow. You're laying in the snow, and it's very cold. But you're so tired and everything. You really don't care about the cold and everything. And it was the best thing and maybe the most dangerous thing I ever did, but I will do it again. Yeah, it was a really nice experience, a really crazy view, and I pushed my limits. So it was worth it totally, and I would do it again for sure. Austria is a nice place if you want to keep pushing your limits and see some nice views, some nice mountains. It's a really nice place to do this, and the seas and everything. It's really, really beautiful, everything of this country. And yeah, and the best thing was going down again from the mountain. Me and my friend, we were sliding down the mountain because there was a little bit like bushes and grass, something like this, some plants, and then we didn't took the normal way because it's really high, it's really straight up. So we didn't took the normal way because you need to climb down again. So we were just sliding down. It was really funny. It was the best thing because you're sliding and then you're looking and you see everything. That was really funny and really nice. A really nice experience. And yeah, I could only recommend Austria, especially in the winter. I never was there in the winter, but if you want to go snowboarding, ride some skis, then it's a nice thing too. But from my side, for hiking and other experiences or adventures, it's a really nice place to see something nice, to disconnect from the cities, just in the nature. It's a really nice thing, and I could only recommend this. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this real life story about my trip to Austria. And if you want to see a video about this, like how we are going up there, I did a vlog, and you can check it out on my second channel. The link is in the description, so you can see some pictures from this or videos from this. And yeah, I will post more stuff on my second channel, like lifestyle vlogs, sport run, or I will post there anything, so you can check it out if you want. There will be more content. You can check it out if you want. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you guys like this video. If so, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And I wish you good night, and we see us in the next video. Bye bye.